Alright guys and gals, Crypto Kurt here with another crypto video, and tonight I'm going to have a quick look at Quantstamp and that symbol QSP. Now before we get started, let me just state that this is not financial advice. This should only be construed for education, research, and educational purposes only. Okay, so unfortunately I missed the Quantstamp ICO. I wasn't aware of it, but having been made aware of this organization and what they're trying to achieve as the first smart contract security auditing protocol, I was able to pick some of these tokens up when the big pullback last week. So it was a great buying opportunity if you were paying attention. The shares or the price of the tokens cut almost in half, I believe. Actually, if we have a quick look at the charts, it got cut more than half because back here in Jan, it was somewhere in the 70 cents range. And when I bought last week, it was all the way down to 15 cents. So let's do the math on that. Yeah, there's basically a 79% drop on that one. So again, if you were paying attention and were able to pick some of those up at a good rate, then you got in at a good rate. So let's talk quickly about Quantstamp. And one of the main reasons why I wanted to do this video is because there's an opportunity to get extra tokens simply by holding the QSP tokens in one of the ERC20 wallets. Now, they are requiring you to do some stuff, and so it's not passive token generation, but if you were wanting to support this, this protocol, support the project, there are a number of things that you can do, and by doing so, you're actually going to potentially get paid out some extra tokens. Now, I went through the white paper. There's nothing in the white paper about this particular topic. I shouldn't say that. They do have a list of ways that you can get contributed tokens by, running a node or by providing, advice on code or by validating. So you can be part of the technical side of things. And the white paper is quite technical when you're trying to read it. So you need to know a little bit about code and smart contract smart contracts if you're going to make any sense of it. But I heard another YouTuber saying you can get free tokens just by holding the tokens. And someone else was saying that every time Quantstamp does a audit on a particular ICO, that they're going to require a certain number of tokens be held that will be distributed out to the Quantstamp token holders. And again, that's all hearsay. I haven't been able to see anything from their documentation to prove that. But I do have some documentation that they've put out that I am going to follow up on. Before we go through that, I quickly just want to go through the FAQs because I didn't want to go through the white paper. It's way too technical. But what are some of the FAQs? So what is Quantstamp? So they're developing a protocol that audits smart contracts using formal verification in order to find bugs before contracts are published to the blockchain. Quantstamp developers seek to secure and verify audits using a distributed network of nodes, similar to how an Ethereum node secures and validates a transaction. The Quantstamp protocol aims to be a scalable and cost-effective solution to the smart contract crisis. What's the problem they want to solve? Well, over $250 million worth of Ether were either locked or stolen from the Ethereum network due to bugs in smart contracts. And currently, smart contract creators do not have a scalable, cost-effective way to enhance the quality of their code. Quantstamp aims to create protocol that can automate the auditing process and enhance the quality of smart contracts on the Ethereum network. What kinds of contracts can they audit? Currently, only contracts on the Ethereum network, but I know here they have a long-term vision to be protocol agnostic. Basically, that means that they're going to start with it on the Ethereum platform, but in the future, they want to be able to work to offer audit services to, ICOs on the Neo network or EOS network possibly in the future, or any other network that potentially has a platform to launch ICOs. Why was it started? Well, Richard Ma, their CEO, experienced the problem firsthand after he had his funds stolen during the DAO hack. The DAO, or Decentralized Autonomous Organization, was meant to be a vehicle that allowed the Ethereum community to democratically improve the Ethereum ecosystem by collectively funding promising projects, but the DAO was unable to achieve its vision because a hacker exploited a bug in the DAO smart contract and stole 3.6 million Ether. They're also asking the question, how do they differ from any other auditing company? The difference is quite profound because Quantstamp is attempting to develop a protocol that is automated, scalable, and without the need of a trusted third party, because we're going to reduce the cost of auditing smart contracts to make it accessible for the masses. All right, that's pretty cool. All very exciting stuff. Again, I've heard some YouTubers kind of leaning towards this concept of Quantstamp is going to be kind of required, almost like, ISO 9000 type scenario. So, if you're an ICO and you don't have the Quantstamp stamp of approval, that maybe people will be less likely to invest in the ICO. So it could be a very interesting marketing angle if these guys take that route. Now, there was very little about marketing in their white paper. I think that's more of a technical team and less of a marketing team. So let's see if we can see some improvement there. And I'm doing this video to be part of the proof of care that's coming up for the next round. So again, maybe I can help with that as well. Okay, so what is this proof of caring concept? Okay, we're pulling together the Quantstamp community and we want to get to know you and get a bit of the proof of why and how you care. Quantstamp's mission is to secure smart contracts so that blockchain technology can achieve its full potential. Your caring and support is essential to the execution of our vision. Proof of Caring provides our community with the opportunity to help us think outside the box and to also contribute their unique talents to our project. By integrating the talents of our community with the talents of our team, Quantstamp will be able to develop a better protocol and enhance its adoption. Now, right now you can see I'm on the Quantstamp Proof of Caring section of the website. It says sign in and sign up is temporarily disabled while we calculate the next airdrop. Stay tuned. So I went to their blog and found a number of articles where they're talking about this, and here's the Proof of Caring. This is interesting. So these are the top 3. This was in the first round. So in the first round, back in December, they were asking for people to get involved with the Proof of Care, and obviously the event, the sign up was available, and these were the 3 biggest countries. Australia, of course, this is where I live, so that's exciting. United Kingdom and Netherlands were the 3 countries that had the highest percentage of people who signed up to be part of the Proof of Care network. And here it just says 7 out of 10 QSP token holders have submitted Proof of Care. So obviously a lot of people are interested in getting involved with this. And let's see a little bit further what happens. So, and the reason why I'm doing this now is because in another article, maybe above this one, they said that they were going to open this up in February. So here it is, February 14th. Happy Valentine's Day, everyone. And I'm going to be keeping a close eye on when they open this up because I want to sign up for the next Proof of Care submission or program. And the amount of tokens you will receive will be dependent on your Proof of Caring score. And here are some factors that will influence your score. Okay, so your level of caring. Number 1, connect us with the community. So you help with recruitment, helping with Reddit, participating in the Telegram, making YouTube videos, which is what I'm doing, setting up physical communities and local meetups. You can provide the Quantstamp team with advice. So you can help them by improving their white paper, website design, translating copy, etc. Doing work for the team, so Telegram admins, local language admins, GitHub code contributors, translators. Your existing support, your existing history of support with the Quantstamp project, so anyone who's already been doing these things gets considered. And the super secret events for those that have proven they are the very best. So these are all things that are going to be made available for those of us who want to get involved with the Proof of Care. Your Proof of Care 2.0, which is coming up again in February, will be based on our algorithms. For the time being, the algorithm will not be made public to prevent gaming the system. At a high level, the equation is the following: active project contribution, community involvement, wallet tracking algorithm, history of support, and they equal your POC 2.0 score. The score is additive, so there's no theoretical limit to your score. Before each airdrop, your score will be displayed for your individual account. And in order to be eligible for the Proof of Caring, we recommend that you store your tokens on one of the following ERC20 compatible wallets: MyEther Wallet, Mist, Ledger, Trezor, or MetaMask. Clearly says storing tokens on an exchange does not count. We cannot track it. And then here's the deadlines that they had available in December. And then here it says, oh, it was later in this article, currently the deadline for the first threshold is passed. We will be starting another window in February and taking into account your whole previous history. Here's another article where they're just giving an example. There was some guy that brought a whole bunch of his mates over. This is the idea where they came up with the idea of Proof of Care. So someone brought a whole bunch of his mates over to, I guess, the Telegram, and they decided they wanted to support that gentleman and then put this out here. And I think this is great. Number 1, we haven't focused on marketing at all. Help us get the word out. Show the love by writing a blog post, reaching out to different corners of the internet, reviewing our project, make a quick YouTube video or podcast. review the pros and cons of our white paper, or by inviting people to join us on Telegram and help us build a genuine community. Show us the proof of caring with this simple Google form. Okay, the simple Google form is not currently available, and I'm sure they'll make it available once they open up the 2.0 or maybe it's 3.0 section here in February. All right, so that's pretty much it with the Quantstamp and what they've put out physically on their blog. I'm going to be doing some more research and finding out a little bit more about some of these suppositions by other YouTubers that there's going to be, coins from audited projects are going to be distributed out as well. I have a feeling that it's not just going to happen. You can't just own the QSP and expect to get paid out. I think you're going to have to put a foot forward, or put a pen forward, or put a video forward, or put a recording forward and actually take some action. And if you're technically minded, obviously they're looking for some support there. And if you just love talking and chatting and want to get involved with their Telegram, go reach out and get involved there. If you're interested, if you're an ICO in planning and you want to request an audit, you can come here to this website and request an audit. So there you go, guys. There's some ways that you might be able to increase your holdings of Quantstamp and get involved with something that might actually become, again, I'm going to go out on a limb here, the next ISO 9000 of ICOs, where they give the Quantstamp stamp of approval, and that means that the smart contract has been audited and does work correctly, so you as an investor don't have to worry about anything going wrong with any investments that you put in or any tokens that you may hold on their network. All right, guys, I hope this was helpful. Please give me a like, give me a thumbs up, share this with anyone who's interested in Quantstamp, and let's start building and promoting the community. I think this is going to be an awesome protocol. Crypto Kurt out.